Hey, everybody. Welcome to Open House Live, the only live stream show on YouTube, bringing you real-time looks at some of the best open house properties currently listed for sale. My name is Mike Wilson. With me, as always, the main man, host of all time, co-host of all time, Paul Mingwell. How are you, Paul?
Good morning, Mike. I'm doing great. Excited to see some great houses around town today with some really great real estate agents.
You know, this is live, and I always screw up that intro. I've got to practice it more. I really do.
It's out of fine.
So what's new in real estate this week? What's happening?
Oh, well, inventory, same thing. We're seeing a little bit of a slowdown as far as properties going under contract. And so there's many, many reasons for that. Interest rates, uncertainty in the market, but it's still one of those times where we're about to get into our busy buying season, though. We're starting into spring. People like to get into contract in the next couple months as they get ready to go on summer break with their kids so they can move while their kids are not in school. So it's typically our busier months, but we had a little bit of a slowdown with some of the recent things happening in our world. What do you see it?
Exactly the same thing. You know, we expected it to be a little bit hotter than it is. Mortgage applications on my side, they are down in the last month, and we're not where we were a year ago. So that's kind of disheartening, but understandable considering what's going on in the world.
For sure. But the good news is what I like to tell buyers as well as agents I work with and other lenders is you're waiting on the sidelines for something and a big dip in interest rates. We're probably not going to see a big dip, but if there is a substantial dip in interest rates, that's just going to add more competition, and you're going to have to pay a higher price for a house that maybe you could have got at a bargain right now. Get in now while you can and get the rate that's out there, because you can always refinance, but you can't reposition that equity position if you try to buy a house at 500, but then there's a bidding war and it goes up to 530. That's a different conversation.
It really is. We're in kind of a stalemate position right now. That's how I feel. We're not at the 8% rates that we were 2.5 years ago, but we're also not at the 4% rates that we were 5 years ago. So We're really just caught in that middle, but we are near our lowest interest rates in the past year. We're not that far off. You probably hear in the headlines, interest rates went up this week. I mean, we're talking ticks. We're talking minuscule changes in interest rates. So again, for any of those people that are just kind of sitting on the sidelines saying, I think rates are going to go lower, I'm going to wait. Well, what Paul just said is, as rates do inch lower, more people come into the market. Generally, that's going to relate into increased home prices.
Indeed it is. Well, who do we have on the show today?
Well, Paul, each week we go live with top local real estate agents who are performing open houses today. They're already at the open houses getting prepped, and some of them are midstream in their open houses. So we like to come to them live and see exactly what's going on and showcase them and the property that they're showing today. So today we've got three
different agents.
We've got Arina, Hanciulescu from eXp Realty, and Lisa Shin-Lee with Huntington and Ellis. Now, Matt and Lisa are newer to the industry, less than 5 years in the industry, but Arina is one of our veterans. She's been here for 20 years. She got licensed in 2005. So, a nice little mix of agents that we're showcasing today.
And the good thing about having an agent, whether they're a more seasoned agent or someone with the license in the last, 5 to 10 years, it's they're all full-time agents doing this professionally and working hard for their sellers. So many sellers think they can save a couple of dollars by doing a for sale by owner, but it's important to get working with a professional. So it's great to be working with 3 agents that really are doing this full-time, making sure they can take care of their clients.
When we come to Matt's got an interesting story that I really want to share. He and I didn't talk about it in advance, but he said he's an open book. So I want to talk about his real estate journey where he is today, and more specifically, where he's going to be in about 2 weeks. So
Great.
let's tell you what, let's just get started. Let's jump right in with Mr. Matt Bergdorf. What's up, Matt?
Hey, how are you?
Excellent.
We're doing great. Welcome. Love your haircut, brother.
I know it is a phenomenal haircut, and I can tell you it is the best for aerodynamics and at the beach.
Totally agree.
So, Matt, I gave a little teaser here.
Yes.
I love your story. Tell us about your real estate career up to this point and where you're going to be in 2 weeks.
Right. So got into the industry late 2022, and I joined a team, Laura Harbison team. She does a lot of business, and very fortunate to have her as a mentor. But when I got into the industry, as you can imagine, that late 2022, interest rates had just spiked like crazy, and the market kind of fell real flat. So I actually had to jump back into my original career, which was strength conditioning. And I worked at, I still do work at Nellis Air Force Base as a contracted strength coach. And was doing real estate part-time, but in that time, in the last 4 or so years, I've closed over 45 transactions, and it's you're alluding to it. 2 weeks, I had put in my resignation at the job at the base, and I will be going full-time into real estate because I've been very fortunate with Laura as a mentor and to help me put myself in a position to where I could do real estate full-time. And yeah, so in a nutshell, that's it.
Very good. Very good. And yes, Laura Harbison, she is very well respected here in this market. She's been around. I've known Laura since I've gotten to this. I've been in the industry about 23 years. So yeah. Great mentor, great person to be working with.
Yeah. I think she's hitting her 40th year this year, 39 or 40 years, one of the two.
Amazing.
She's a well-known and respected name in the Valley.
Yes. Oh yeah. It's funny how often I call somebody and say, "Hey, I'm Matt with Realty Executives. I'm partners with Laura Harbison," and they go, Laura, I love Laura. It's a very common conversation.
Yeah, that's great. And it's great to be involved with agents like that, and a great way to start your career working with someone with such a great reputation. Because there are some agents that when they hear that, and it's exactly opposite of the conversation, like, "Ooh, you work with that one." So it's nice that you're working with someone that everyone respects very well and will continue to help you succeed.
Yes. Yeah. She's been instrumental in my success. That's for sure.
Excellent. Well, very good. Well,
okay. So should I show you around the house?
Let's go.
Okay. All right. So we're going to run out to the front right now. We're actually in the courtyard. This is my favorite part of the whole house here. This house is actually a 3-bedroom, 3-bathroom home, and it has a detached casita. So if you see panning to the left here, you're actually going to see the entrance to the detached casita here. So this is a full 1-bedroom and a full shower and bath in there. So the house itself is a 2-bedroom plus a den and a bathroom. It's 2,096 square feet in the main house, and it is 396 square feet in the casita. So it actually equals exactly 2,400 square feet. We are in Sun City Anthem. So it's up in Henderson, up in the hill. It's an age-restricted community, so all 55 and older community. One of the most respected age-restricted communities in the nation. Always seems to be in the top 5. Seems the year it always waxes and wanes between 3, 1, and 5. But either way, has 3 different clubhouses, 60 different clubs. There's 7,144 homes in this neighborhood. So more about the house. There's a 2-car garage. It is fully epoxied with a water softener on the inside of the garage. And so this is my favorite part of the whole house is right here, this nice pavered courtyard. There's a pergola and a nice little Parisian style table and chairs. Just think about how great it would be having your morning coffee here. And it's very warm and quiet. So it's an awesome, awesome place to sit and have your coffee. All right, let's go into the house. As you come on in, you'll see my open house setup. I've got a whole table and sign up, and I got a brochure and a CMA for everybody who comes in. So as we pan directly to the right, you'll see that there's a den. There is not a door on it, but it's very common to see people in this neighborhood add a door, make this like a pseudo bedroom or just an office space. They'll do some fun things. They'll do a Murphy bed or whatever the case may be. But this is the den. As we pan back toward the main living space, big open floor plan. So we have our main living space and dining space here and here, and it backs up to a high counter kitchen area. And some of the features in the age-restricted communities is they have the separate range top and oven. So that way they're trying to think about how hard it is to reach down for the older individuals to pull out like a casserole or a turkey or whatever the case may be. And it also comes with features that have pull-out drawers. So these are items that are always thought about with the aging in place communities. So that way it gives the older population some sense of pride in knowing that they'll be able to age in place without having to have any difficulty living in their home.
Great features, yeah, definitely great features for that area. And I like what you said earlier about the Murphy bed in the den area.
Yeah.
Murphy beds are highly underrated. A way to have some space where if you have a guest come over for a little while, a couple of days, you have the Murphy bed, and then you don't need to dedicate that whole room to a bedroom the entire time.
Correct.
Very good idea on that for a feature.
You want your guests comfortable, but not too comfortable because they won't leave. They love this place. So I wanted to come over here and showcase one other item. There is no fence in the back, but the owner has created a rendition. They are putting the fence in. It's going to be installed next week. So that was the number one complaint we've seen about this house, and what the sellers are trying to do nowadays to get their house sold. So you can see there is no fence behind the vegetation, but there is a fence in the neighbor's yards there. So it will be installed next week. They will pull off the market, go back on the market at $599.9. So great price for a 2,400 square foot, 2-bed, 2-bath home with a detached casita in this age-restricted community. I do want to showcase the primary bedroom. It is a very large primary bedroom. So come on over. As we kind of cruise around, it's very nice how they keep the bedrooms on opposite ends of the house. So that way, if the guests do stay, you're not sharing a wall with all of someone else's, you're sleeping in your bed, they're sleeping in their bed. There's no wall connecting them. As we kind of come on in. So this is the primary bedroom. It is very large, very, very large. Pan over there and you'll see. Yes. So this primary bedroom is 24 feet long by 14 feet wide. So very, very big. You could almost have your own seating area right over here and have your bed over here, have your TV on that wall, and use binoculars to look at it because, good golly, it is a large, large bedroom. Egress out to the backyard from here. So if they have an animal, they can easily let them out in the morning so they can go to the restroom or do whatever it is they need to do. Of course, the house has security doors. But yeah, in terms of the house itself, these are the main features that I personally love. Courtyard, detached casita, main bedroom being extremely large, and that kind of open concept within the main kitchen space.
Very good. And having that casita and the extra bedroom is great for the active adult community, as when they have, their kids come over and their grandkids come over. It's nice to have that space where they can be broken off from there, or if they just need to get away from each other for a little bit, they have that casita out there.
Yes.
Take it easy from.
Very good. Another feature that maybe some people may not know, the builder, when they were building these homes, they had the option for the flooring. This flooring is on the diagonal, and that actually creates a more of an upscale feel within the house. Obviously, it takes more product to do the flooring on the diagonal rather than on the 90 where you have straight lines. So it actually makes the space feel really good. So that was an upgrade that the builder did when they were building these homes. But this was built in 2006. So definitely was something I always like to point out, because when they walk into a home that has the straight tile, they'll be like, it seems that there's just, they don't talk about it. But when they see this, like, oh, I love this 24 by 24 diagonal tile. So very, very common to see that as well.
Very nice. Now for that, do you see are there a lot of casitas in this area? Is that part of the build for this
Yeah.
particular developer?
It was an option based on the lot square footage when they first were building. So there are a large amount of homes in this neighborhood that do have a detached casita. Some of them have the detached casita and they would just open up a wall and connect them. So that was actually also a very we have one on market right now that has that exact setup where it had a casita. It actually backed up against one wall, typically near the kitchen, and they just opened it up, and then it just added the flow. So it still has its own AC unit, has its own entrance and exit. They just opened the wall. So very common. I'd say 30% of the homes, maybe 40% of the homes in this neighborhood do have some sort of casita or detached ADU unit. Yeah.
Very good.
Mhm.
Well, what would you tell someone who is going to come to check out this house? What's something you'd like to leave them with if you're going to get them to decide to pull the trigger and write an offer on this house?
Right. So this is a Lincoln floor plan. It's 2,096 square feet. So people love this because it has the really large primary bedroom, really large closet, has the laundry room pass through with a sink and storage. This house itself typically goes for $600,000 by itself. This one has the detached casita. People were not going after this house because of the fencing in the back. They wanted to have a fully fenced in backyard. So the owner is going to put that backyard fence in to create incentive for them to buy this house. And typically homes with the detached casita and this floor plan typically sell for $650 to $665, $670, somewhere in there. So this is at a bargain price for anyone who's looking for that space. 2,400 square foot, in Sun City Anthem. We're really close to the Shadow Canyon Liberty Center, where they have the pickleball and the tennis and a pool, has a view of the strip. It's a gorgeous, gorgeous clubhouse. But it's a very quiet side of the neighborhood. And so this would be a bargain buy for anyone who's looking for 2,400 square feet and a detached casita.
I love it. What do you think, Mike?
I love it too. My parents used to live in a similar model to that with the casita, and the casita was the selling point. Because whenever my brother and nieces and nephews would come to town, that's where they would stay.
Right.
So they could still stay there, but not be in the mix of everything that's going on.
Right. Its own private getaway. So you could stay on the property. You don't have to worry about getting a hotel at Circus. And and they get to be with the family. Wake up, come on over, have a cup of coffee with the family, or make bacon and eggs, whatever it is they're doing in the morning. But yeah, it definitely is a huge selling point. Again, that casita is 396 square feet. So very, very nice sized casita, just enough for a bed, and has a small closet. But enough for a guest coming to stay. That's for sure.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Great home, Matt. Good pick. I'm glad you picked this one today.
I am as well.
Well, hey, love hearing your story. Love the fact that the industry is treating you well, and you are now going full time in 2 weeks. So there's a lot more going to happen for you once you go full time. I'm sure.
Yes. So very excited. Let's see. I closed 18 transactions last year. So this year, I've already closed 7. We have, I lost 2 yesterday. 2 came out because I had a contingent. So that's okay. It happens in the business, but we still have them. And then we have showings at that house today anyway. So hopefully it goes back under contract, and then I can go shopping again with the buyers. But I have 2 in contract right now. So hopefully have another 2, hopefully by the end of the week. We'll see.
Awesome. Hey, one last quick thing. Are you active on Instagram? Can people find you there?
Yeah, very active. Yeah, Matt_Bergdorf is my Instagram handle. That's my personal one. I have a business one. It's just Bergdorf Estates. I don't use it all that often. I just, I get too busy. I don't know how people can flip their phone out and film when I'm out showing. I'm out there. I'm trying to show the house. I'm getting all the notes. I'm giving them all the details of the house. So I don't know how people could flip out their phone and do it. But I always post fun stuff. Typically, it's going to be either fitness related. It's going to be business related, real estate related, and you get an inside look. It's always typically just me whenever I post on there. But it'd be one of those 3 things. Fitness, I might be coffee at Jurassic Park, but that's besides the point.
Well, all right, Matt, we appreciate you being on. Thank you so very much.
Yeah, thank you for having me. I appreciate it.
Yeah, we'll get you on again. Love having you.
Yes, absolutely. Thank you, Mike. Thank you, Paul.
Thanks, Matt. Good start.
Yeah, great house. It's funny. I'll tell a real quick story. So my parents are in the market for another house right now. They're looking back in the area, and a house they went to look at yesterday, I thought was that house.
Oh,
It was just another property listed by Laura Harbison.
that's funny.
Yeah,
Well, send them over there.
get
Win
it
for all
done.
of us,
That's what we say. Just get it
right?
done.
All
Well, hey,
right.
let's move on to our next agent. This is a 21-year veteran in the industry, Arina Hanciulescu. How are you, Arina?
I'm amazing. How are you?
Excellent.
We're doing great. Thanks for joining us today.
Thank you for having me. This is fun. I'm enjoying listening to everything.
Yeah, the weather's nice, a little breezy, but not too hot. Nice, great day for an open house. We have some great traffic today.
Yes, we have some beautiful homes to show you.
So, Arina, 21 years in the industry. What initially prompted you to get into real estate, and how have you sustained it?
Well, it's been a rough ride up and down, real estate, always changing, never the same. This town has changed so much since I've lived here. There was no Summerlin when I got here, and half the high rises were not here. So, I moved here kind of on a whim just to check it out, and then I ended up picking up real estate, and I don't know what it was. I just enjoyed it so much because I'm a people person and I'm social and I love to hang out and talk to everyone. So it was just perfect for me. And I now that I've been here so long, it's like I can't leave because of my career. Stuck here. But I love it, and it's always changing. So it's never a dull moment.
That's true. And with Vegas changing so much, and you've seen so much of the change, what are your favorite areas of Vegas?
Okay, my favorite. So there's Vegas is huge now. There's a million areas now. So my favorite, and I have picked the lakes because this is actually where I have lived 20 years. I go all around, Las Vegas showing homes. And when I come back to the lakes, it's like home. And that's because I feel like it's like a California feel to it. It's got a lot of mature landscaping, ducks, geese, all kinds of birds that I've never seen. And lakes. That's hard to find in Las Vegas because everything's so dark and dry and no trees, and landscaping is minimal. Here we have a lot of grass. This is real grass behind me. And all the neighbors most of the neighbors have real grass here. So even our community is full of grass, and it feels cooler in the lakes for some reason than, let's say, if you go outside of the area. So.
Yeah. Most certainly. Now you're showing a property in the lakes today, correct?
I am.
Well, awesome. Let's see what you got. Let's see the property.
Besides it being my favorite area, we got bigger lots in the lakes. This particular buyer has really done himself. Redone the front, all of the pavers. He's got quite of a green thumb, so his landscaping is great. Come on in and follow me.
Are those individual mailboxes on each house?
I'm sorry, yeah, they're like old school mailboxes. You notice that?
I don't see that anymore. It's usually one big bank. I'm sure the postmen who come in the area love that, but I love the look.
I'll tell you what, it feels country here. And these mailboxes are like grandfathered in because they are nowhere to be found. I don't even, maybe one other zip code around here going towards the strip that have them, but they're more like ranch homes, no real gardening type beautiful homes, like landscaping. So come on down. This is the cutest. So we have beautiful vinyl laminate flooring throughout the house. And we have big, beautiful things. They're my favorite. You can see them. Open, ceiling. There's no popcorn left. Some of the homes that are built in this area have popcorn ceilings. So The homes here start from 1986 to 1990 in the lakes, 1995. All of them have a sunken living room like this, most of them. And then step front, the dining room area. And they've upgraded almost everything in this house. Brand new quartz countertop, custom cabinet, double oven. Nice big double oven. Stainless steel appliances. Love. Only thing it's missing, and not that you need it, but if you do, there's not a microwave. But stay healthy. I'm going to come down to the sunken. I call this a family room because it's for.
Arina, do you know who the builder was of this home?
Lewis Builder. Lewis.
Lewis was okay.
Kind of an old school builder. So we've got a really, this is a signature part of the place. They all have wine bars and they have these cute little areas, like with a sink, and you can make drinks. And it's like little bar, kind of like a casino style. The movie and brick fireplace, gas.
Decorative gas appliance, I think that's what we have to call it. Again, you can't call it a fireplace, even though that's what's in it. I love decorative gas appliance.
I'm old school, you know what I mean?
Right. I call it the same thing. I hear you. I hear you.
I'm definitely old school, so I still sometimes call it the master. So we're gonna go over to, I think, one of the best features of one of the homes here is it's got, well, besides the lighting, most of the lakes homes don't actually have the lighting in, they put in lighting, but it's got a downstairs bedroom, which if you're looking to have a step, mom come visit, friends come visit, this is the perfect area for them. This is also the washer and dryer area where you come into the garage. And we have the downstairs bedroom. What I love is the view here. You can see at the pool, you can see the yard, it's gorgeous. These are brand new windows in the entire house. They're low energy windows.
They did a remodel with the windows. That's great.
Isn't it beautiful here? It feels new, even though it's built in '88. So it feels great. It's a brand new home. We've got a wonderful bathroom here. That's downstairs bathroom. Got a stand-up shower. Everything's been remodeled recently.
And it looks like you have a door to the outside.
Yes, sir. I'm just gonna get there. So this one here leads out to the patio, the backyard. So if you're going into the pool and you have guests, you don't want them to go through the house, right? So you don't want them to get messy and dirty, and we go right in here to the shower.
I love it.
Also, it looks nice new toilet. Okay. All right. This. The garage is here. I'm not sure if you want, got some stuff in it, but 3-car garage. That's huge to people, right? They love that. There's also a closet in here, kind of spacious. Anyway, let's go upstairs. You set up.
The understairs storage, always my favorite feature of every house.
I was just going to say that. One of Paul's favorites.
I know. It's my favorite because in college I had a friend who basically lived in one of those. That was a room he rented from at a house we all lived in. So, but that's a different story.
Second story here. 3 bedrooms upstairs. This house is 2552 square feet. And we've done a nice little accent wall up here in the master, or primary, my apologies, primary. Look at these windows. Oh, I love the windows. And they have renovated this bathroom. High ceilings, vaulted ceilings. I want to show you this barn door. It's gorgeous. Look at the door. Nice barn door. Nice big walk-in.
Big sports fan.
Yes, he is. Raiders. I think he'd love them.
Hey, Arina, did these owners redesign the house or make the changes to it?
They did. They absolutely did
They did
everything.
good work.
They,
Yeah.
look at it. I love these. These are custom. So they put.
Oh, looks like you pushed a button to make a change and disconnected themselves, but that's all right. She'll come back here in a second.
Yeah, they'll be right back on here. So that's a Lake Las Vegas house, Paul. I mean, it's a classic area in Vegas.
Yeah.
You've been around here long enough. You know what the lakes are about. Not Lake Las Vegas, the lakes.
The lakes, yeah. And that's older homes, but that one's very nicely remodeled and very well taken care of. And that's great to see. And that's what a lot of sellers need to know about their properties is if you have a house built in 1986 with the finishes from 1986, you shouldn't expect a 2026 price for it.
Right.
And unfortunately, that's what happens sometimes with people is they don't put any money into it. But she talked about the windows that they replaced, and it was appointed nicely. Clearly all of the appliances have been replaced because we didn't have those in 1986. And there we go. Arina's back on. We can bring her back in.
Let's jump back in there and bring her back in. All
Welcome
right,
back.
you're back, Arina.
All right. So yes, the owners have literally done everything to this house. From the bathrooms, you'll see the backyard. It's gorgeous. So these are gorgeous countertops that they put in, granite. I would say stone. And look at the beautiful shower with lots of space for the whole family to get in there, right? We have a little toilet on the side, very nicely tucked away. I love the tile on the shower. It goes all the way up. Like a custom, beautiful shower. Let's check out the bedroom. Okay. Got a cute little kid's room, so in case you're, have a youngster or not, you can repaint. Little sanctuary for your baby.
How cute is that? It's gonna be hard to recreate the next house they move to.
This is for their grandkids when they visit.
Love it.
And we got a nice custom carpet. Pretty new, brand new carpet. Spacious bedroom. 10 by 14.
And that's the other thing, Paul, with these, little bit older homes is big difference is the size of the secondary bedrooms. They're always larger than they're building today.
Yeah, they are.
You'll also have mountain views all throughout. You could literally see the strip from here. We're about 15, not even 15 minutes away from the Las Vegas Strip. It's very convenient. We're off of Desert Inn. You take Desert Inn, or Desert Inn and Durango. You take Desert Inn to the Strip. It's 10, 15 minutes. And then we're 5 minutes from Summerlin. We also have an amazing upstairs bathroom here that everyone shares this bathroom. You better share it. And it's been remodeled. Custom everything, custom mirrors, custom cabinets. They left the tub nice in here. You need the tub for soaking. Marble granite up here.
Very good.
All these cute little shelves they build.
Well, they did a real nice job remodeling. Did a real great job with the house, and this house has a pool too, doesn't it?
I'm sorry?
This house has a pool, doesn't it?
Are you ready?
We're ready.
My favorite part. Okay, let's go. You're gonna love this. It has a pool and a spa, of course. This is my favorite part of the house, of course. I'm so excited. I love this house. It's just so relaxing. And it feels like, that's what it feels like. Okay, patio. Here we go. They put in all the pavers. New patio door. You know, all the windows done. Even a TV. They want to leave some of the furniture in case somebody's interested.
Oh, that's
Covered
good to know.
patio.
Wow.
Built-in barbecue. Got an ice maker and a pizza maker if anybody wants that. He's welcome to throw it in. We've got fans. So, you know, like electric out here, fans and lighting for the nighttime. It's really beautiful. Bring your whole family, enjoy pizza, enjoy the beautiful backyard. Let's go back this way. This is a heated jacuzzi pool and pool that we have heated with the gas. Lots of beautiful landscape. This is where the bathroom is, where you would go out if you're in the pool and you don't want to go through the house. Custom little hiding. Real grass.
Hey, Arina, we've got a lot to show on this property.
Yeah.
We're running into our next guest time just a little bit. Show us more of the pool area.
Come on. I got to show you this. Look at everything's been covered over here. The pool equipment, you don't see it. Quick,
Diving board.
Beautiful.
To me, the diving board is the selling spot.
I know, right?
see many homes
I'll buy
with
the
diving
house.
boards.
I would buy the house just for the diving board.
Absolutely.
Ready? I know, right? It's very antique, right?
Like, I haven't seen a diving board in a pool. I can't even remember. And I love a diving board on a pool. And then that's
I know.
what,
They don't build them. They don't do it. They don't build them anymore because the pools aren't deep enough. There's a custom gate. There's an RV area.
oh,
In case you have an RV, this goes right here, 38 width. This gate was custom built to cover the RV and it's HOA permitted so that you could have your vehicle here and you can have all your toys here if you need them. This is the best part, one of the best parts. So
that's a great point. I'm glad you brought that up too about the HOA permitted, because sometimes we all see in the market, we run into homes that people make these changes to the outside of their house and they forget to talk to the HOA about it. And that's
yeah,
point of something like that. What a great backyard.
The HOA here is only about $37 a month. It's not expensive. It's very, very clean. Everyone has beautiful homes here. We have a Lakes community. It's not Lake Las Vegas. It's called the Lakes. It's a 2 square mile master plan community, and it's built for around a 30-acre man-made lake. And it's called the Lakes. 89117 is the zip code. And all the homes in the area are 8,000 to 10,000 square foot lots, which you're not finding in Summerlin. You're not finding in a lot of places. So these trees are very nice, private.
Such a great home.
Oh my God, I love it here. I'm moving in. This is so cute how he has all these little extras, little gate here with the nice wall and then the pool equipment. So you don't see it, it's not ugly.
Out of sight.
Yeah, they did such a good job remodeling this house. Love it.
I love it too. We can jump in here. Ready? Let's go.
That would be a first for the club.
I would do
Realtor
it. Next open house, we're jumping in.
All right, Arina, how late are you going to be there today?
We will be here till 2:00.
Wonderful.
And anybody's welcome to stop by every weekend until it sells. I'll be here Sunday, and I'll be here next weekend. So come on down. Thank you for having us.
Wonderful. Thank you for jumping on with us. A great home in Lake Las Vegas, and this has just been on the market for a couple of days. So
Vegas, the lakes.
I know I keep saying that. The
Well,
lakes.
that's why I said everybody thinks that. So it's the lakes, not Lake Las Vegas.
Very different. The Lake Las Vegas is very like a resort. This is like a resort and a neighborhood and families and a great spot to raise a family.
Yes.
Amazing school, amazing families. Everyone has dogs. There's a jogging trail here, and everyone takes their animals out and walks around, and it's a good place to live. Here's the RV. This is the front.
Looks great.
Great.
Arina,
great
thanks
job,
again for your
Arina.
time today.
Thank you for having us.
We loved it. Loved the house, and we appreciate you. And good luck today in your open house and get that sold.
Let's do it.
All right.
Send
Have a
them
good
over.
afternoon.
Thanks, Arina.
All right. Have a good day.
Bye-bye.
Good
All
house
right.
again. Another one. That
It
remodel
is.
is really
No, that's a great house. In the lakes, not Lake Las Vegas,
Yes.
the lakes.
the lakes. Very different. About 30 miles different if we're being,
Yes.
very
All right.
different.
We're a few minutes behind. So let's jump in and speak with our last realtor, Miss Lisa Shin-Lee. Hi, Lisa.
Hello. Hello. I'm going to switch you over because I don't have a helper today, okay?
Okay.
That's
Let me see if I
okay.
can switch you over to, now I'm going to flip it. I'm
Now,
having trouble.
Lisa's with Huntington and Ellis, been in the industry for about 3 years now, just over 3 years. Got a
Oh.
great home in Section 11. Not many people have heard of Section 11. So tell us about it, Lisa.
We are between, I'm trying to switch you over, but we are between Decatur and Jones. North of us is Oki and south of us is Sahara. So we're tucked away in a desert oasis. Let me try to turn you around and do this again. You can tell I'm not the best with phones.
Right.
Here we
I can tell
go.
you what I notice about the neighborhood already is big trees, big mature trees, which means typically bigger lots and bigger,
Go.
Bigger properties. There we go.
There we go. Alrighty. Welcome to our 4-bedroom, 4-bathroom, 2972 square 970. So Section 11 is known for homes that have half an acre. We're in a small
Okay.
cul-de-sac with 4 homes nestled between 2 houses. And here's a big street coming to this cul-de-sac. Okay.
Great.
So this house has been remodeled 3 times. Look at this big yard. What's great about this yard is that you could take this little fence down and go drive right through, put all your fun RV activities, whatever you would like. I'm going to walk in through. Sorry, guys, deal with me because I've got my one hand and my door.
No worries.
This is the best part of the house. When you walk in, you see this open concept layout. Now, this house has been lovingly remodeled 3 times by 3 different sellers. I helped this seller buy this house 1 year ago. They moved in, but due to uncontrollable circumstances, they are moving back to San Francisco to take care of their great grandchild. Their young great grandparents. This is your living room. Don't mind the Diet Coke right there. We all have to live off something. So, and as we walk in, you can tell that it's an open concept layout. I'm going to try to do this really slow. Okay. But the best thing that I cannot emphasize enough about this home is that if you noticed, not one step as I walked in, it was a straight, single story, flat floor. Right. But the other thing is, look at this kitchen. It is ready for you to entertain. That's your little sun breakfast nook, or you can put all your plants there like she previously did. And look at all this gorgeous light throughout the house.
Yeah, big windows.
I don't know if this is coming out clearly, but this actually is a glass enclosed area. And when you're having a loud, rowdy poker party, I would put everybody in here. The 6 to 8 people, put them in here. But currently we're using it as a office. It closes. It's right off the kitchen. You can set up the loser's lounge, and look at this antique pool table.
Does the pool table stay with the house?
Yes, it conveys with the house. Thanks for asking. There's items in this house is partially furnished, but open concept, open layout. Oh, wood burning fireplace.
Ah, a real fireplace.
A real fireplace, not gas. Let me tell you, we got wood.
Not
have
a.
wood. As
Now,
I should have showed you. Here's that fireplace.
We noticed that backyard. They have a lot. Looks like there's a lot of space. Definitely a space for a pool. Do you know if they could build a pool on this property?
Well, I don't recommend you build a pool because let me show you why. As I go through the kitchen, we have a pool. Yay, look at this big pool.
I was looking at my notes on this, Paul. I'm like, what's he talking about? A pool? No
Well,
pool.
I just saw the other
Where
side
has
of
a
that,
pool?
and I should have probably looked at the banner at the bottom. But it's such a huge lot, and where she was showing on the side, showing on the side that I thought that you could have 2 pools, but you can't. Right. But
so I would recommend, because there is a little sitting area on the side, that's where you should put your barbecue, because it has the line. And as well, that's where I came out. And here's your big pool with your spa. The water's running. I could walk. So they had a sitting out area here. See, all enclosed, all ready for you to put your big umbrella with a sitting area right here. And then just for fun, little faux putt-putt area.
Yeah,
I'm just walking and talking to you on my flats. So besides my favorite part, there's so many favorite parts about this house. I can't just name one, okay? The flat, being a flat single story is really important to my 55 and plus, which I am. And for me, I was bringing over my father-in-law, and he just started using his roller to roll around the house.
Yeah.
So I wanted to show him this house, but we haven't decided to buy it yet. Now, if I can't sell it in a month, I got to buy this house. The second favorite part about this house is that see this entrance? That's your RV parking in the back and in the front. No, the car doesn't come with the house. The car's here for a little bit, but there's two parking gates in the front. That leads to the front, and that is the back. So much space.
Yeah, and what's great about those is for people who don't know about having an RV or a motorhome or something. That double gate is really a great feature because you don't have to try to be fancy and back up into your house or back out. It's a pull through. You can pull in one side, do what you need to do, load up, unload, and then pull out the other direction. And that's a huge, huge feature that a lot of people don't think about when, now granted that other house that we had, that Arina had with the RV parking is still great, whether it's one entrance or 2 entrances, but this, because it has both the front and the back, I think it's an even better selling point.
Yes. So I just wanted to point out, this is a propane gas tank for your pool. So the pool is heated. Like you said, plenty of olive trees, not one palm tree. Have you noticed there hasn't been one palm tree on the premises? They had cleared all the palm trees because she's allergic to it. And the fact that future landscaping was happening, but the baby happened. So the great grandbaby happened. So off they went. Beautiful
So I know,
house,
yeah.
ready.
Can we go back to that? Just talk about the propane tank. We don't need to see it again, just to talk about it. But the propane
Sure.
tank, just for the pool?
Yes. So this
So the
is
rest-
a electric home. The pool, the
God.
propane tank only. Now we have a fully paid off solar on the roof. 35,000 already included. So you're getting a savings of that $35,000 solar system. Plus, that's already included. So you're like 970 minus 35. And my math is not so good right now. So yes. Here we go back into the kitchen. Now, like I've mentioned before, it was lovingly remodeled 3 times. When they moved in, there's things that you specifically need. You want a great area to work in your kitchen as other people are playing pool. Lovely flowers, the custom cabinets, the island, the granite island. This is fun. This is just for fun. Have you seen round ice cubes? It's for the whiskey drinkers.
Yeah.
I'm just going to walk you through the house really quick. Here's a little hallway. So what's unique about this area is the fact that we have 4 bedrooms and 4 bathrooms. Here I am. Hello. That's your first bathroom. Here's your first bedroom. Here's that primary bedroom. It's huge. It's humongous enough for a big king size bed. As I walk in towards the bed, here is your fully walk-in closet, all ready for you to move into. Oh, beautiful little baskets. As I come out, I'm gonna walk towards this door that slides, the barn door that everybody loves that slides. Not only one barn door, let me tell you, there's another one on the other side of the house. So here is your sitting area to do your makeup as you walk into the left. Here's your beautifully remodeled shower with the rain. Here's your custom little, little bathroom. Here's that 2 sink display sinks in the bathroom. What else is there? So, oh yeah, French doors to lead back out, and this leads straight out to the pool. This door leads straight out to the pool and the putt-putt. So this is the view you wake up to every morning.
Well, half-acre lot. There's a lot can be done with that backyard. It's a beautiful, and it's already great so far, but there's so many things to entertain.
So that was 2 bedrooms, and this was converted from an original 5-car garage. So you could kind of tell that this is probably be where the other 3 cars were. Fully permitted. We have all the paperwork. Now, yes, the teddy bear comes with the house. Look how bright this room is. So from this room, this is the one that's closest to the front of the house, because that was the garage. And here's that other big room. Now this one has an ensuite, so it could be your second primary. Ensuite, little reading nook in that area. 2 big windows. I'll give you a sneak peek. That goes out to the front. Alrighty, moving along. Got a custom closet, beautiful bathroom. Everything is redone. The shower is perfect. Now everybody's gonna ask me, where the heck is the other washer or dryer? Guess what, people? It's all in one. It's an all-in-one washer dryer. Comes with the house. All right. Here we go. Here's your 2-car garage. And when I open it, There's all the open house signs. So you're nestled between.
Shortly.
What was that?
So you'll be
Sorry.
putting those out there shortly.
These are the leftovers. Oh, they're already out. So we are nestled between two houses. We're one of 4 houses in a small cul-de-sac. Here is that gate I showed you with a car, and that goes to your backyard. Okay, so that's your first gate. Your second gate, you drive right through. Back into the garage. We're gonna walk around. So you can tell that it was converted and remodeled beautifully, move-in ready. We're centrally located. We're 7 minutes on Sahara to the Strip. Okay. Now, if you were on the way to the Strip and you wanted to go to Palace Station, that's where Palace Station is. On the other side of Palace Station is Fontainebleau. So let's see, what else can I possibly show you as I'm walking half an acre?
You know,
I
one
think you
one
got it
thing
pretty
that I
good.
don't think,
Go ahead, Mike.
I was going to say, one thing I don't think people realize is how big half an acre is.
Oh,
I mean, you've got a pool, you've got a putt green out there, and it's a 2,900 square foot single story house. That's a big
yes.
footprint, but there is still so much land there that
So
can be
much land.
used.
I'm going to give you insider information. Are you guys ready?
Let's go.
Okay. Okay. So this house was bought specifically because it is a half an acre, but next door is land. I'm going to try to show you. Sold as well. So I have that information. If you were interested in a full acre,
Yeah.
contact me as well. And then we will get you this house plus another half an acre. I promise you, with the quietest church in the background. See that church?
So one great
Now-
use for this property, Paul, that we've talked about before, this would be a great property to build an ADU.
Yes.
Yes.
Or
And since
two.
there's no HOA, they would
No
just have
HOA.
to do their regular, regular permitting with the city and whatnot for the ADU. But this would be a great opportunity for an ADU. So someone can purchase this house and potentially buy this home, and on that side put up an ADU that they can have as a rental to pay, as an income property for their house based on the size of that. And with that land behind it, there's lots of opportunities there.
Absolutely.
As well as a assisted living, as well if you had multi-generational family members that all wanted to meet together here in this large room. The 4 bedrooms of 4 bathrooms are so tucked away and nicely secluded that you will not be in each other's face.
Yeah.
And there's so much light.
Great
Now-
potential for this house.
Now, I'm going to show you something really quick too, as I have you. Some people, like my husband, that does not like to live. He wants to live in a cave. He does not like to live in a bright house, and we're from California. So it comes with your block out curtains. Yay. When I put all the curtains down, it is a dark house. Okay. But the light in this house is phenomenal. So it is ready to be opened and entertaining going on every single day.
I love it. Well, what a great property, a lot of land, and definitely some unique features with the propane tank to heat the pool, with the full paid off solar. I did notice the Tesla charger in the garage.
Yes. Oh,
The
sorry totally forgot to mention that. Yes.
No, that's okay. It's things we noticed, and I think there's some really good parts of that house that make it unique. And for someone looking for some land and wants to spread out a little bit, this is a really great opportunity for that.
Yes, definitely. I hope I'm not too shaky and moving you around too much and making you dizzy. But
No,
You're good.
you did a
when we
really
meet
good job today.
when we meet again next time, I'll have a gimbal and a helper.
That's okay. You don't need a gimbal or a helper. This is great, which is very common for our open houses. And you showed all the great things. And I like how you corrected me on not building a pool, because there already was a pool. That was very funny, and very glad that you're able to be part of this today.
Thank you so much for having me, guys. I really appreciate it.
Thank you,
Are we
Lisa.
done? Is
We
that
will see you. We will
it?
see you again next time.
All right, awesome. Let's
All
go
right.
meet at
So you're
another
going to be
open
out there from
house.
1 to 4 today. Anybody
Yes.
looking for a large single-story half-acre home, please reach out to Lisa.
Yes, please. Thank you.
All right. Thanks,
Awesome.
Lisa. See you soon.
Thanks, Lisa. We'll be in touch.
Okay, thank you. Bye.
It's a lot
Awesome.
of fun.
Yeah, big house. Like,
Incredible house.
yeah.
Section 11. So, most of us that have been in town for a while, we've heard Section 10, but very few times do we really promote Section 11.
Yeah.
It's,
Why is it that only Section 10 gets?
I don't
Because
know.
every township has the sections. There's a Section 10 in every, but I guess that's Section 10 in the city of Las Vegas. Maybe
Right.
that's what it is. Because I live in Henderson, there's a Section 10 in Henderson,
Mhm.
just like there's a Section 10 in North Las Vegas because of how the townships are put together. I wonder, but because
All right. Looks like we lost Paul talking about
No, I'm here.
Section 10. There we go. We're back. I thought I was going to close us out by myself.
No, that's funny. No, it did cut out for a minute. I can see you. But yeah, interesting day today. Three very unique homes. We had the age restricted, we had the home out in the lakes, and then the really large home, and really large property over in Section 11 in City of Las Vegas. Really very diverse parts of town, like we tend to see on this show.
Yeah. Great homes, great properties, but more importantly, great agents, great realtors running those open houses. So again, if you are in the market, please reach out to one of the agents you saw today. Let's give them some love. Matt is going full-time in real estate in 2 weeks, so he wants all the business he can get, I'm sure, as they all do.
Yeah, indeed. And as I mentioned in the early part of it, working with a professional is the most important part of getting involved in the real estate market. Hire a professional to sell your home. Get a professional, get a lender, a great lender like Mike to take care of you. We'll take care of your steward title, but it all starts with your real estate agent. Get somebody that's going to take care of you. And just like you saw with these 3 agents today, they are definitely wanting to do something a little bit extra for their sellers.
Well, Paul, another good week. Next week is going to be just as good, if not better, I'm sure.
It's fun. We had one of our agents who's been on before was texting us while the show. She's watching the show, excited that we may have her back on again with some other properties. And we've noticed about this. We've had a lot of agents like to come back on and do this for their sellers, and we really appreciate that and glad we can assist them in their process.
Yes, indeed. Love all the support. Love doing the show with you, Paul. Week in and week out. It's always a pleasure.
For sure. Well, hey, like and subscribe, and hopefully we'll see you guys next time on Open House Live. Thanks for your time today, Mike.
Thank you, Paul. We'll see you soon. Bye-bye.
Thanks, brother.